I think I'm not needed like as avoid punches like that much, right? But when a fighter is fast and throw a lot of punches and everything, so well, I'm
Crawford.
gonna.
At the final press conference before Canelo Alvarez versus Terence "Bud" Crawford, what was supposed to be a routine face-off exploded into chaos when Canelo suddenly slapped Crawford in front of the entire world. The room instantly lost control as security rushed in, both teams clashed, reporters shouted, and Netflix cameras captured every second. This was not trash talk or a planned stunt, but a clear act of disrespect that completely shifted the mood heading into Fight Night. Fans were left stunned, questioning what pushed Canelo to do it, how Crawford would respond, and how this moment would impact one of boxing's most anticipated matchups, especially since the event had begun calmly with both fighters dressed sharp, answering media questions under bright lights and non-stop camera flashes.
I'm 1,000% sure now. You gotta think. Going into a fight, you don't know what's gonna happen. You can get injuries. He can get injuries. Like there's so many things that goes on in a boxing match. The judges, the ref, like just everything, preparation. So you're not 100% sure. If a fighter say, "Oh, I'm 1,000% sure," they lying. Because you got to go out there and perform at the end of the day. And I'm more than ready to go out there and perform this Saturday.
Canelo kept a serious, composed expression as he spoke through his translator, while Crawford stayed relaxed, smiling and firing back with a few quick verbal shots. Fans could feel some tension in the air, but no one expected it to explode into anything close to what followed.
Went over to Scotland. But you're the villain in this to these people, right? Right here, this crowd, the people who showed up here, I heard them boo you. What does that feel like?
It's cool. I've been booed before. Hey, listen, they can't fight for him, so it don't matter.
And when they say you're gonna run, what do you have to tell them?
I already said it before. Before we got here, I said, I'm gonna run upside his head.
So he's gonna run, but up.
Then it was time for the face-off. They stood inches apart, staring each other down. Crawford smirked and quietly said something that cameras couldn't fully pick up, but it was enough to set Canelo off. His expression changed instantly, his jaw clenched, his eyes locked in, and then everything erupted.
Come on. Stay forward. Stay forward, but get your belts out, man. Watch out, man. Watch out, dude. Watch out, man. Don't give a fuck. Just watch out. No. Hey, guys, let them do what they gotta do.
Canelo suddenly lifted his right hand and slapped Crawford across the face, the sharp sound echoing through the room and stunning everyone in attendance. Gasps broke out as Crawford's head snapped to the side, but instead of looking rattled, he turned back smiling wide. That's when everything spiraled out of control. Crawford surged forward as security rushed in to restrain him, while trainers, promoters, and team members from both sides collided in the chaos. Chairs shifted, microphones hit the ground, and shouting filled the room as the scene unraveled. Fans watching live immediately flooded social media, and within moments the clip was everywhere, with Canelo's slap going viral worldwide before the press conference had even wrapped up.
He's not gonna beat me, don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see. We'll see.
Reporters were left in shock, with some calling it one of the most disrespectful moments in boxing since Mayweather's past antics, while others believed it was a deliberate attempt to get inside Crawford's head before the fight. Regardless of the intention, the impact was undeniable. The press conference didn't close with calm statements or final words. It ended in disorder, tension, and a moment that completely changed the tone heading into Fight Night.
What did you think about the picture of Crawford? And he's looking pretty muscular. What do you think about that?
I think it's good because we see he prepared himself really well, and you expect a really good fight. So
the real question is this: what made Canelo snap? According to people close to the situation, Crawford may have quietly said something deeply personal, possibly touching on Canelo's old steroid scandal or challenging his Mexican pride. Others argue it had nothing to do with words at all, saying the moment and the pressure of it all finally got to him.
My opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Al-Ashi told him, you need to do something. And he did. He did. And now, before I respect his word because he say, oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do. And he did. So, but you know me. I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terence, is that true? Did Turki Al-Ashi ask you to spice things up?
Turkey didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him.
Oh, you know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of shit, and you're gonna find that out. As you seen, the last press conference.
We'll see.
When I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Live on DAZN on June 28th, Jake Paul takes on Chavez Jr., so get your order now at DAZN.com/boxing. Meanwhile, Canelo has spent years carrying the pressure of being boxing's biggest name, with critics now saying he's starting to slow down, while Crawford kept poking at him by talking about having the perfect game plan. In the end, that slap may have been Canelo finally breaking under the weight of it all.
Might throw the towel in to stop the fight.
Oh, could be. In boxing, everything can happen, right?
Do you believe you knock him out?
Yeah, why not?
But there's another side to this, the mental battle. In boxing, a slap isn't just about contact, it's pure disrespect, a way of saying you're beneath me, I can touch you, embarrass you, and you can't stop it. Canelo may have been trying to get inside Crawford's head before the opening bell, yet the shocking part is Crawford's response. He didn't react, didn't throw back, didn't walk away, he simply smiled.
I'm 1,000% sure now. You gotta think, going into a fight, you don't know what's gonna happen. You can get injuries, he can get injuries. Like, there's so many things that goes on in a boxing match. The judges, the ref, it's everything, preparation. So you're not 100% sure. If a fighter say, oh, I'm 1,000% sure, they lying. Because you gotta go out there and perform at the end of the day. And I'm more than ready to go out there and perform this Saturday.
That smile wasn't weakness, it was a clear sign of defiance, because Bud lives for moments like this, using doubt, disrespect, and being underestimated as fuel to push him to another level.
He thinks Bomac might throw the towel in to stop the fight.
Oh, could be. In boxing, everything can happen, right?
Do you believe you knock him out?
Yeah, why not?
When Canelo slapped him, Crawford took it as proof that Canelo was emotional, shaken, and already falling into Bud's trap. Once things calmed down, Crawford picked up the mic and said, "That's all you got? Wait till Saturday," and the crowd erupted, because that single line flipped the moment and turned the slap into a clear mental victory for Bud.
He's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before, so everybody, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, we take in this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terrence, you have said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
I said when I win.
When you win. Well, with that, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain. Ain't nothing left to say.
Live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Live on DAZN on June 28th as Jake Paul faces Chavez Jr. Order now at DAZN.com/boxing. This moment goes far beyond promotion. It's about legacy, because Canelo has built his career on discipline, respect, and professionalism, and losing control on such a massive stage under intense spotlight reshapes that image, turning the calm champion into the emotional one. For Crawford, it's pure fuel, as he has always said Canelo can be outboxed, outthought, and outclassed, and now he can point out that Canelo couldn't even keep his hands to himself at a press conference. Picture the pressure heading into Fight Night, with legacy on the line, as the winner locks in a place among the all-time greats, while that slap guarantees the loser will never escape this moment.
Who's undefeated and is willing to move up in weight and fight somebody like Canelo. This is what it's all about. I mean, two of the all-time best, right? Putting it all on the line. Every time you put on a fight, what makes people care about it is what's at stake, right? That's why some of this celebrity stuff that happens, I think it's goofy. It's not what I do, but I completely understand that, this celebrity versus this celebrity, and you want to see the train wreck and see who's going to win. I totally get it. But what I love is when you have two of the absolute best ever that are willing to put it on the line one night to see, who is the best fighter of their generation.
Hard to imagine either guy.
The media went into full overdrive as ESPN, Fox Sports, and even major outlets like CNN and BBC blasted the headline, "Canelo slaps Crawford at final press conference." Stephen A. Smith jumped in early, calling it unnecessary and personal, saying great fighters don't slap when they're confident, they do it when they're scared. Podcasts lit up, analysts argued non-stop over whether it was a smart mind game or a complete breakdown, with some claiming Canelo just sold another 500,000 pay-per-views, while others believed he handed Crawford the mental advantage. It was a storyline so perfect even Netflix couldn't script it better, with cameras catching every second and the Fight Night trailer almost writing itself.
And I'm going to take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they're going to cry when they go home. They're crying. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Live on DAZN on June 28th as Jake Paul faces Chavez Jr. Order now at DAZN.com/boxing. The slap didn't just excite fans, it set the entire boxing world ablaze, turning an already hyped fight into one of the most unpredictable matchups in recent years. The intensity from that final press conference has carried into gyms, studios, and podcasts across the globe, sparking non-stop debate. Some boxing legends see it as a show of dominance, with Antonio Tarver saying Canelo proved he's the alpha, bringing the kind of energy that reminds everyone who still wears the crown.
To change the game or change the fight, Crawford gonna have to stay consistent and win out. Gonna have to get ahead and stay ahead. You know what I mean? And then also looming is the controversy. Can Crawford win a close decision? I could never win a close decision. I never won a close decision. That's what's looming. I think if Crawford is going to guarantee victory, he got to stop him.
A man who ain't been stopped.
He got to stop him, bro.
Yeah, challenge.
So that's going to be the challenge. So I like Bud. I've always loved Bud, bro. but he in for a hell of a fight. If Saul show up, boy, Saul show up, it's gonna be problems. You heard me?
Others see it in a completely different light, as Sean Porter, who understands firsthand how dangerous Crawford can be, warned that the slap might backfire by giving Bud even more motivation. If Crawford was already driven, this could push him to another level entirely. Experts are still divided, with some trusting Canelo's size and power to decide the fight, while others believe Bud's ring IQ and the calm confidence he showed with that smile after the slap give him the real advantage.
No, I know what is this when you change one weight division. You change one weight division and you feel power, you know? And he's jumping to weight division. Yes, a lot of people told me Crawford very strong. When Crawford feeling power Canelo, and it's that problem for him really. Yeah, I think because I tell you, and you change one weight division, you feeling this. It's jumping to weight division and one fight before he 147. You know, he changed one weight division and the first fight with the Madrimov, very close fight. He just weight division. Now he jumped 2 more weight division. It's for me, it's too much. I don't know. For me, it's too much. Yes, I think.
What's undeniable is that this moment pushed the fight from must-watch to can't miss, leaving no one sitting on the fence as the boxing world loudly takes sides, making the matchup even more gripping. At the center of it all is psychology, because boxing isn't only about strength, it's about the mind, and a slap before the fight can twist emotions in unpredictable ways. For Canelo, it could spark confidence, but it could just as easily turn into anger and recklessness, opening doors for Crawford to exploit. For Bud, it's pure fuel, and while he's usually a patient starter who studies his opponent early, this added motivation could make him come out sharper and more aggressive, aiming to embarrass Canelo in return. This wasn't just contact, it was a mental strike, and the business impact proves it, with pay-per-view numbers already strong, tickets selling out fast, and the slap pulling in casual fans who weren't even planning to watch. Mainstream outlets are covering it, social media is flooded with reactions, and from a promotional angle, whether it was a breakdown or a brilliant move, it's already paying off.
You faced Canelo. If you could give some pointers to Crawford, what should he do to come out victorious in September?
I think you just got to watch the Bivol blueprint, the in and out. I mean, a lot of fighters getting stick now for being runners, Tom and Jerry and whatnot. But stick to what you're good at. Terence Crawford is an exceptional talent. He's won titles through the weights, undisputed at 3 weights now. And listen, if anyone can do it, it's him. I think the weight will be too much of an issue. Canelo is a special talent. And I think the weight will play a factor in the fight. But listen, Canelo once done it and made a step up to super middleweight. I would like Crawford to be more at light middle and middle to build into it, but you take these opportunities when they come, and that's what greatness is.
So what does all this mean once the bell rings?
So what does it all mean? Once the bell rings, emotions will be at their peak, with Canelo determined to prove the slap wasn't just talk and that he can dominate Crawford in the ring the same way he did on stage. Crawford, meanwhile, will be looking for payback, not with words, but with his fists under the bright lights. That moment made this fight even more dangerous, because now both men are fighting for more than a win, they're fighting for pride, and pride has sparked some of the most unforgettable wars in boxing history.
Reach over. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev
was older. He does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too.
Expect fireworks from the opening bell, with no glove touch and no fake respect. Just 2 fighters ready to settle everything the hard way. The final press conference didn't end with talk. It ended in chaos when Canelo Alvarez slapped Terence Crawford on live television, a moment the boxing world won't forget. Was it a show of dominance, a sign of weakness, a calculated move, or a complete meltdown? Fight Night will give the answer, but one thing is clear, this matchup just jumped from massive to legendary. Now it's your turn. Did Canelo shake Crawford or did he walk straight into Bud's trap? Share your thoughts, like the video, and subscribe to Fight Field for more, and I'll see you next time with more from Boxing Hub.